Good morning, class. Today we will discuss the next topic of the chapter, why democracy. So, prior to this, we had discussed what is democracy. In this, we'll see why democracy. When we say any question in the form of why, we know that there are many reasons to accept that particular thing. So again, here is debate is given, that is the discussion in the class, in Madam Lindo class, and some children who are asking the question. The debate is very much interesting. So we'll see what is happening in the class. So let's begin with that particular topic, why democracy. In this, we'll try to find out the debating merits of democracy. So, an argument broke out in Madam Lindo class. She had finished teaching the previous section on what democracy and asked the students if they thought democracy was the best form of government. Everyone had something to say, because we must remember that whatever last we have seen, that the teacher told that democracy is the best form of government. The reason behind we will discuss here. So, Yolanda, we live in a democracy. All over the world, people want democracy. Countries that were not democratic earlier are becoming democratic now. Means more and more country you will see, and in the map you can see, if you have older book, that 2000 onwards many countries became democratic, and 70s onwards the people start means the country converting into the democratic form of government. All the great people have said nice things about democracy. If you see that it is acceptable form of comment, and isn't it obvious that democracy is the best? Do we need to the debate on this? Yolanda, she is saying when everyone is saying this is good, propagating that particular form of government, so we should not have a debate on it. We should accept it. She is saying like that. So, Tankini, but Lindo ma'am has said we should not accept something just because it is famous, just because everyone else accepts it, and isn't it possible that everyone is following the wrong path? Means is again the argument is very much correct. We should not accept the things when everyone is propagating, everyone is accepting that. So we should not come in the blind race. Means is that you want to say, Jenny, yes, it actually is a wrong path. What has democracy brought to our country? 7 decades of democracy, that there is so much poverty in India or in our country. So Jenny is again correct. She is asking about ki 7 decades have been, 70 years have been passed, and we know that the poverty, the corruption has not abolished from our country. Reason behind, because we are democracy. She wants to say, Rebang, uh, Rebang, that but what has democracy got to do with it? And do we have the poverty because we are democratic, or do we have poverty despite being a democracy? Means again the question, because the question are very much good, and interestingly we can say them ki democracy got with it. Means do we have the poverty because we have democratic country, and poverty despite of being democracy? Means both are inseparable, we can say like this, but it is not. Jenny, whatever, how does it make a difference? So how can we differentiate between the two, democracy and the poverty? The point is that this can't be best form of government. Democracy is all about the chaos, is all about instability, corruption, hypocrisy, politician fight among themselves, and who cares for the country. So this is the picture which has been given by Jenny, and she is telling about whatever we see in our country. Corruption is there, hypocrisy means what people say they don't do. Then politician fight among each other when election campaign come, and in the parliament generally we have seen the debate take place, the people come on the fighting mode. Poemon, so what should we have instead? Means agar ye nahi hai to kya hai? Go back for British rule. We should have again the British rule. Invite some kinds of rule to this country. Rose, oh, I don't know. I think what is the country needs is a strong leader. Means she is saying that it is not that we should have other people to rule over us, but it should be there that there should be one strong ruler, someone who does not have to bother about election and parliament. One leader should have all the powers. She should be able to whatever she needed in the country's interest. That alone can remove corruption and poverty from this country. Means we have many times we people think there should be one person, one leader who should have all the power, take better decision on behalf of the people, and can better think on interest of the people, can annul, alone can remove the corruption and the poverty of the country. Someone shouted, there were many members in the class, so someone shouted, this is called, that is called dictatorship. Means someone who is eager and who is conscious about all the debate. So he said that this is dictatorship कि जनाब जो आप discussion कर रहे हो ना, this all discussion come to dictatorship. To this we call dictatorship when one rule is one person is ruling. Hoy, what if that person start using all these powers for himself and his family? What if he is corrupt himself? Means this question again correct. What is the guarantee behind that person that will not be the cheater, that will not be the selfish, that will not be the you can say corrupted person? So many question can come like this. Rose, I am speaking only of the honest, sincere and strong leader. She is saying very politely, I'm not talking about the dictatorship, I'm not talking about such should happen. She is telling that the person should be honest, sincere and strong leader. Now, hoy, but that is not fair. You are comparing a real democracy with the ideal dictatorship. When you read French Revolution, you see there Napoleon, and we'll discuss the characteristics of him. So simply he is saying here, my dear friend, you are discussing here the real democracy. We want democracy, but we are comparing this democracy with dictatorship. We should compare an ideal with an ideal. Means ideal dictatorship to ideal democracy. The go to check the record of the dictators in real life. They are most corrupt, selfish, brutal. It is just that we don't get now know about this, and what is worse, you can't even get rid of them. Means the conclusion comes when we invite the dictators. What happened? The history is evidence. Babur was invited by Lodhis. So what happened? You have seen in the British, you can say in medieval period, and after that, when anyone is invited, so we cannot get rid of them. Means we cannot be free from that kind of rule. Not you can say for a time, particular time, but many years to take. Like this happened in our country. So, Madame Lindo, she was very much interestingly listening all the debate now. She has her words. Madame Lindo was listening this discussion with interest. Now she stepped in. I was delighted to see you all arguing so passionately. I don't know what is the right, who is wrong. Means who is right and who is wrong. She was interestingly listening, and you have seen also the beautiful discussion took place in the class, and everyone was correct, no one was wrong. That is for you, you settle. Now she left the question over to the children, but I did feel that you all wanted speak your mind. Means everyone told whatever the mind was saying. You may have felt very bad if someone tried to stop you, or if someone punishes you for saying that you felt. Would you be able to do that the country that is not democratic? Is that good argument for democracy? Means everyone told the whatever running in their mind. So means if someone punishes you saying that you felt, means somebody is interrupting you, that you cannot say freely what you want. So would you be able to that in country live? Means are you able to live in that country, or will you say that country is democratic? Not at all. So is that particular point is very much good, that is good argument for democracy. So till here we discuss, and in the next video we'll discuss the arguments against the democracy. Okay, till then, goodbye.